Media is unbelievable now. We don't even know what to trust. In fact, sometimes we can't even tell what's real and what isn't. Let's do a very quick test, okay? I want to see how savvy, media savvy this audience is. I want to see how easily you can see through the noise and see what's true and what isn't, okay? So I'm going to share with you 4 headlines. And for each one of these headlines, you're going to decide for yourself, and then you're going to vote whether it's real or whether it's fake, okay? So let's go through the headlines, then we'll do the vote, all right? Are you ready? Do you think you're media savvy? Do you think you'll be able to spot the real ones and the fake ones? You have faith. All right. The first story, chemical in McDonald's fries could cure baldness. Okay, decide for yourself, okay? Don't give any hints to anybody else. That's cheating. Decide for yourself in your head, and then we'll do the vote, okay? Remember what you choose. New study finds 85% of Americans don't know all the dance moves to the national anthem. Third story, bumblebee vomit. Scientists are no longer ignoring it. And the fourth story is sassy seal accidentally slaps man across the face with an octopus. So your 4 stories now that you are going to vote on, real or fake, are here. If you believe the story is real, you're going to raise your hand, okay? So, okay, all right, hands down. All right, let's do our big reveal. Story number 1, chemical in McDonald's fries could cure baldness, is in fact real. How is this real? Because scientists found some chemical could regrow hair. Some online writer Googles that chemical, finds that there's trace amounts of that chemical in McDonald's fries, puts the pieces together, writes the story goes viral. So the story was real, but the science is not real. Second story, fake. 85% of Americans don't know all the dance moves. This is from the satirical news site The Onion. So this one is in fact fake. Third story, bumblebee vomit. All of you bumblebee educated people, you were correct about the bumblebee vomit. Scientists are, in fact, no longer ignoring it. And story number 4, the sassy seal. Yes, this is true. It was the slap heard across New Zealand, around New Zealand. The challenge is here that it's pretty hard to tell what's real and what isn't. In fact, all of these books talk about how difficult it is to be able to tell the truth from what isn't the truth. And the thing is, right now in the world of media, this topic of misinformation, of disinformation, of fake news is a huge topic, right? Everyone accuses everyone else of fake news. And the problem is that so often we read whatever we read and we become angry. Because the thing is, so often people are getting that news from social media, and Facebook in particular. And what Facebook did a couple years ago, quietly, is they expanded their buttons, right? They used to just have the like button. And then they expanded the button to a few other emotions, love, and one of the emotions they used was anger, angry. There is now an angry button on Facebook. And the problem with the angry button is when you read a story about something that makes you angry, you click the angry button. Facebook's algorithm does the math in the background and says, oh, you clicked a button, which in social media terms means engagement. You click the angry button, which means you must enjoy being angry. So here are some more stories to make you more angry. That's the way the algorithm works. And what ends up happening is we get more and more angry, we get more and more, we believe more and more that anyone who doesn't think like us must be stupid, and the world becomes more divided. That's the math of how that works. And it's not because we don't have anything in common, it's because what we're reading is pushing us further away from each other. And if you just stop for a minute and think, you know, if that person over there doesn't think the same way that I do, and maybe didn't vote for the same person I did, but we both love the same football team, or we both have the same favorite restaurant, they can't be all bad. I mean, you agree on something. And that's the challenge, that we don't see those agreements because that doesn't show up in social media. What shows up is all of the polarizing stuff. And so the challenge for all of us is to try and avoid being manipulated. Because nobody wants to be manipulated. But we're all being manipulated because of what we see.